very pretty. Let's talk about some ugly shit though. Your girl. Oh, not me. Not me. I'm perfect. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's get it. Let's get my. Another thing. I made an executive decision that we're using one soundboard for all shows, and the one we went with was Judge Rolex. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and incriminate some niggas. Young Thug. Young Thug urged by his father to reject a plea deal in RICO case if offered one. You got a whole interview. Let's see what they're talking about. Hopefully, this is not my Twitter because it's gonna be some porn. Oh, that's a whole hour. We ain't about to do that. A whole hour on Twitter Spaces? Nah. But regardless, this is an ugly case. And some of the things that I've been seeing recently, there were some things that came out that Young Thug was possibly encouraging people to snitch. Or not snitch, but take plea deals. He encouraged his brother to take a plea deal. That's alleged. But allegedly, that is all fake. And Young Thug is finding out with the rest of us that everybody's snitching on him. But let's see what his father actually said, if there's any kind of context. Young Thug's RICO case is headed to trial next week, but even the unlikely event he's offered a plea deal before then, at least one of his family members doesn't think he should take it. Thugger's father, Jeffrey Sr., recently spoke, and he says this: "I can't answer that because I'm not him," he said of a possible plea deal. "I am his father. My son is not guilty of a lot of... He is not guilty of a lot of things." You know what I mean? I'm a stickler. A lot of things, which means that there are some things that he's guilty of, that these prosecutors are probably saying about him. As a father, if they came to him with a plea deal and left it up to me to give him advice, I would tell him no. All right. I wonder if Tory Lanez's father said the same thing. You know what I mean? Because Tory Lanez, before, and we're going to talk about that later, and then watch my video on the evidence. Before all the real shit came out, all the he say, she say, and court of public opinion, Tory Lanez was innocent. But afterwards, seeing all the evidence, that nigga clearly wasn't. And he had a plea deal. I think he was just really, the plea deal was a great plea deal for Tory. I think he was just really thinking about the optics and if people was going to fuck with him. But regardless, people was not going to fuck with him. And he had that plea deal. He could have just took a little slap on the wrist, probably could have stayed in America, and the world would never really know. Like, if you plead, like, I don't know. I don't know how the evidence and all would get out after a plea deal, but I don't know. If there's any plea deal, please, Young Thug, take it. You know what I mean? Because everybody else taking it. And we're not going to look at you no type of different. I won't, because I'm a civilian. But Young Thug, we clap it up for you. We're praying for you, brother. Thugger, that's my brother. Thugger, that's my brother. Let me see if there's some more. I need to find some more content on YSL. Because I want to see YSL. Damn, I don't even know that nigga name. The nigga that I saw, he said that Young Thug did not approve of any snitching. Let me pause it real quick. I'll be right back. Again, like, comment, subscribe, do as you please. Yet again, do it for me. It's your boy Rolex. Clap it up for Twitter. Clap it up for Twitter, the most dangerous place on the internet. You know what I mean? But Twitter got me right. You know what I mean? I need to find an official non-porn, I need to make an official non-porn Twitter account. So that way I can use Twitter as a reference, because it is a very much a search engine. It's where I do get most of my news and where I was inspired to make this segment. So this guy right here, this is YSL associate, or excuse me, Young Thug associate, says that him and B Slime, his artist, both spoke to Thug, currently locked up in jail. And Thug says he ain't approved the plea deals and that they all snitching. And B Slime, I believe that's YNW B Slime with Melly. But let's see exactly what's going on in the streets.
Man, I ain't going back and forth with no nigga, man. I talked to B Slime, man, and we talked to Slime himself. Slime say he ain't told no nigga to take no deal. Slime say he ain't told no nigga to take no deal. Y'all nigga done told on Spider. Spider ain't told nobody to plead guilty to nothing. All that, whatever y'all talking about, boy, listen, bro. Y'all told on Spider. We gonna keep it real. Y'all told on Spider. Spider ain't told y'all to do nothing. Everybody be saying this and that, bro. We were just in the studio with him. It's New Year. Man, I ain't going back and forth with no.
He ain't going back and forth with y'all niggas, man. We is not going back and forth with you niggas, man. I swear to God. We not. But I just pray everything just goes out well. I know it won't. Because the prosecutors themselves said that we just want the top guy. And if everybody's pleading against you, nigga, you going down, Thug. I believe it was one article I read that said that there may be just a ruling that the rap lyrics won't be able to be used at all as evidence. That's a really good win. But I don't know. Me don't know.